No matter how many balls a dog has, if one rolls under the couch, the total number of balls equals 0. Stay tuned for other dog math and logic, along with a bonus dog owner math at the end of this video. Let's start with food math. Breaking a treat in half does not equal 2 treats. In fact, it equals 0 treats, and another one must be given to a dog immediately. If you have 2 dogs and give them both treats, but one dog finishes first, the one who finished first effectively got 0 treats and must be given another one ASAP. If dinner time is usually at 5 p.m., then 5:01 p.m. is 2 hours late. Similarly, if scheduled dinner is at 5 p.m., but you give a dog dinner at 4:58 p.m., you are also late, but this time only by 1 hour. If your dog has just finished a meal and its bowl is empty, that equals 0 meals. Your dog may suddenly act as if you've starved it for the last week if humans start eating. If you give a dog a treat after a trick, a dog considers that as receiving 0 treats since it had to work for it. If a dog ate an hour ago, it feels like 10 hours ago, and it must be fed immediately. If a dog gives you its paw twice, you have to reciprocate with 2 treats. If you ask a dog to sit, and it sits, then lays down, it deserves 2 treats. If a dog starts doing all its tricks in consecutive order without being asked, infinite treats are expected because it read your mind. Money math. Everything is free because money doesn't exist for dogs. If the vet bill is too much, you can probably save money by going out less. The only tax you need to worry about is the cheese tax your dog requires every day. When you are on a budget, you don't eat dessert, but your dog needs its daily treat or 2. When it comes to buying anything for your dog, you are a millionaire who can afford anything for your dog. However, looking for the best deal is acceptable. Space math. Dog math is having 3 sleeping beds but still sleeping in the owner's dirty laundry. Or, if you have 3 dog beds but the laundry isn't accessible, a dog considers itself to have 0 beds and chooses to sleep on the floor. If you have 3 dog beds and 1 human bed, your dog has 4 beds, because all beds belong to the dog. They're just nice enough to share the big one with you. A bed is owned by a dog, but a human can have a sliver of space on one edge. The square area each occupies is not proportional to the size of the object. The couch is 100% dog property, but a human could occasionally sit there. When humans say dogs live rent-free, that is incorrect. Dogs pay in love and cuteness. If you turn the ceiling fan on higher than level 1, it equals 50 pterodactyls diving down to eat your dog alive, and a dog will bite the air created by their wings. A hairdryer can also feel like 50 pterodactyls diving down to eat your dog. My space plus your space equals my space. The square footage of the property doesn't matter. If your dog sees the neighbor outside, even if they are technically in their own yard, they have crossed into your area and must be barked at. Play math. The limit for belly rubs is infinite, which means you must never stop. Since humans have 2 hands, they can use both to pet a dog at all times to maximize pets. Playtime lasts 5 minutes regardless of how much time it was, and it was always too short. If your male dog didn't get to sniff at least 5 spots, you have taken 0 walks. If a dog has 10 toys but has touched all of them, there are now 0 toys. If a human can bring a whole Christmas tree inside the house, a dog can bring unlimited sticks inside throughout the year. If you gave your dog 1 big toy and it destroyed it, you gave it 0 toys. Destroying a $10 toy in 1 minute is less fun than playing with a free stick brought in from outside. Potty math. A dog will wake you up at 5 a.m. if it needs to go potty. But when it rains, it can hold it for 24 hours. Time is relative. If a dog has gone outside 3 times for a potty break but only peed once, a dog has only been outside once. However, if a dog went outside once and peed 10 times, it still has only been outside once. Protection math. If the doorbell rings, it means the house is on fire. If it has wheels, a dog must chase it and destroy it. This includes vacuum cleaners. They are definitely out to get us, and we cannot lose even 1 battle. When a dog walks in front of the house, it equals 40 dragons trying to attack your home. If the UPS man brings a package, it equals 1,000,000 dragons outside the door that must be barked at. Human interaction math. When a human says you are a bad dog twice, that means you are a good boy, because 2 negatives make a positive. When your favorite human is gone, but the spare human is home, a dog has zero support and is essentially home alone. When you leave for 3 hours, it is 3 hours. When you leave for 3 minutes, it is also 3 hours. It doesn't matter how many times an owner issues a command. A dog has made the choice to ignore it the first time it was heard. While it doesn't matter how many times you issue a command, if an owner changes their tone of voice to a stern one, it's time to act right and pretend that it's the first time the command was heard. Even if we spend 24 hours together, the moment you leave, even for 5 minutes, we have spent 0 hours together. If a dog does a big stretch and a human doesn't say big stretch, a dog did 0 stretches. Pet interaction math. If a cat scratches a dog once, a dog will bark at it forever, as there is a 100% chance a cat will do it again. If a dog has 10 toys but another dog is playing with one of them, the dog with the 10 toys thinks he has only one, and it's the one the other dog is playing with. If a dog is 10 years old, it's older and will need help getting into a car. However, the moment it sees a squirrel or a rabbit to chase, it acts like a 2-year-old again. Sleeping math. If a dog takes a 2-hour nap, it was only 20 minutes, because that's how naps are supposed to work. If a dog just woke up after a whole night's rest, it is allowed to go back to sleep right after its walk, because it got 0 sleep while guarding you all night. If it's 9 p.m., it's bedtime. There should be 0 friends over at the house. If you open one eye in the morning, that means you are ready to start the day and are encouraging a dog to give you multiple kisses. Your pillow equals dog butt pillow. And now for dog owner math. If you have 2 dogs but they are the same breed, you only have 1 dog and you need to get another one. If you have adopted 1 dog halfway through their life, you must adopt another dog to make it a whole. If you went on vacation but your dog didn't go with you, that equals 0 vacations, and you must go on another one immediately. If you live in the US, your health insurance is too expensive, but your dog has health insurance and the best vet in town. You have a strict budget that you track in Excel, but when it comes to your dog, there is no budget. Take all my money. Your dog gets an unlimited number of gifts, while your human friends only get gifts for their birthdays and on holidays, or no gifts at all for some humans. A house is too expensive to buy for yourself, but you buy a house anyway because your dog deserves a house with a yard. Your non-negotiable is having a dog park within walking distance, but you will give up your favorite gym if needed. Dogs waking you up at 6 a.m. is good for you and worth more than any alarm clock. If a man or a woman is not obsessed with you like your dog, they are not the one. I can't date you if my dog doesn't like you. My dog can read your energy way better than I can make my dating decisions. If someone doesn't like my dog, they are a serial killer. If it's winter and you have to pick up your dog's poop, you get a free hand warmer. Your dog has more Halloween costumes than you because their cuteness can't be measured. The hours spent with your dog don't count because time spent with them is priceless. Let us know of any other examples of dog math and which one applies the most to your dog.